What's up, NEOGENESIS family? Tommy here in the car. Just finished another dope workout, at the gym. We went hard. A lot of things were difficult today, especially getting up, getting it done. But at the same time, I'm pretty proud of everything we've been able to achieve today. Really pushing the limits, going heavy on lifts that I was not sure I could go heavy on, like pushing myself and also failing, but coming back and be able to succeed in a controlled manner. Sometimes you could see me work out and scream and, get in my mode, but when you train at a public gym, it's a little bit different. You gotta have respect for other lifters, other gym goers. So it's not just about you. And even me, recording, filming is challenging sometimes because I'm always considerate of the people around me, my surroundings. I don't want to make people uncomfortable. But it seems that, in this gym I'm going now, it's pretty good. The community there seems pretty open to having people filming themselves. And the range of the size of cameras are very, very special. You could start with small ones, but there's people coming in the gym with, a huge set and people following them. So I don't feel that bad now. The only thing is, I'm not going to change who I am. I will always make sure or try to make sure that I don't take too much space. All right. Everyone has their own story. And even though everyone thinks sometimes they're the main character, like the other person just next beside you is also thinking the same thing. So it's just about sharing, the environment together. The hardest exercise today depends really on what I decide to make hard, because anything could be easier, but like as you go heavier in weight, it's harder. So I would say normally for me, the trap bar is a movement in which I'm very strong at. But at the same time, once you go up to 6 plates on each sides, then you arrive at a level where, it is my comfortable zone, but at the same time, not at that weight. So for me, it was a little bit harder, and especially since, we're not allowed to use chalk. So for me, the bar was slipping a little bit, slippery. So it's okay, no excuses. So I dropped it, half rep, and then took a little break, went back at it, and had some decent results. So I'm still happy, but at the same time, I think it was my most difficult. That rep was my most difficult one today. For me, the hip hinge is a very, very important movement, and not only because I consider it important, but mainly because I've been taught to consider how important it is in sport. Your hip is one, and it is the strongest joint of your body. It allows you to do so much thing. So for me, doing the hip hinge, working on it, and feeling nice sensations while doing, those hip thrust movement type of, it's very important. And I liked it. To be honest, it's something I need to work on more. But the thing I learned is that by doing what I usually do, I got a lot stronger. So like I'm used to do squats, deadlifts, all of these movements, and they're very, very positive in order to build strong hips and being able to hinge properly. So like I don't necessarily need to use those machines. They're good because they're targeting the area, but at the level I'm at right now, with the level of practice I've been dedicating to it, like I see that I'm still very strong at it, so it's positive either way. My favorite exercise today came at, mid-training. So we went and did the farmer carries. I really liked it. For me, farmer carries are a good testament of not only strength, but balance, endurance, because I don't use any straps, and the distance was pretty decent also. So it's very challenging. When you do those things, you get to put your body to the test. So I really like it, just doing it in the gym, because it reminds me of when I was younger and I would not have a driver's license. So I would have to carry my groceries in the street of Montreal's, for blocks and blocks away in the heat of the summer. So for me, it's just like, sometimes people might see what I do in the gym, but they don't fully comprehend that to each of those characteristics you see now, there's a story related to it. So, the farmer carries I really liked. It works on your grip, your traps. You have to walk with heavy weights, so it's a really nice exercise. There was a time in my life where the Pallof Press was something I could find funny. Even the name, I would not be familiar with the movement. But I would still teach it because I know and I knew then the value of it. But I would just still kind of find it funny. And it's been a while since I've been doing this particular exercise. So uh, when I saw, because the program already been programmed a while ago, so for me I forgot that we had that today, so I was really happy about seeing it. I'm like, oh wow, it's been a while, and it's a movement that is still very challenging. It's very good for you, like it's gonna work on your torso and anti-rotational, abilities. So it's just you against the machine in a very uncomfortable and unfamiliar position. So I really liked it. And for the rest of the sets, trying the machines for the abs was really positive too. It was very challenging, and the thing I like the most is that there's enough weight on the stack to challenge me, So not every machine have that, especially the old school ones. I'm used to go at it, but now I'm discovering new machines. My body is not necessarily adapted and my mind to the demand of those machines. So for me, it's really nice because it gives me some room for improvement. So for the core, a really interesting session, and I definitely feel it. We worked all around the torso, so in the front and also the lower back by doing back extensions. So I feel like it was a very complete session. One thing I really appreciated today is, and also, let me just start by saying this. I think I, and it's towards myself, but I'm really happy that now I'm able to ask for help. Like even though as an experienced lifter, I haven't been a member of that gym for a while. So it's not familiar for me to go and ask for help normally. Even when I go shopping to a store, I know what I want, or if I don't find it, I'm gonna look by myself. I'm a pretty independent person, especially in things or areas where I feel like I have a certain level of knowledge. But now I'm challenging that, so like I go towards people, and you never know. Those people sometimes they're just trying to help you. You're gonna ask your question, and then they're gonna feel very good about having the answer for you. So I feel very grateful that when it was the case in that big gym with a lot of machines, sometimes some machines are there, the next week they move it, they have some new ones that they want to put there to test for people to test and stuff. So people that have been a member for a while, they're like more equipped to navigate those, different machines because they know exactly, okay, this is how it works. So I'm really grateful about that because like the times where I had today to ask for someone where to find a said machine, they brought me to it without even thinking about their own workout. They took the time, showed me where it was, and I really appreciate that. The tibialis raises are very nice. That's something, though, I didn't figure out a way to do by my own. Like sometimes at home, I would put a plate on my toes and, with a lot of control, a lot of, mind muscle connection, you do feel where it's working, but it's not as efficient as this machine they had at the gym. So today I'm really happy that I've managed to do it because after just a couple of reps, I would feel my tibialis being challenged and it started getting tired. So I was not able to move the weight as efficiently. So I didn't really have to load the machine a lot to reap a lot of benefits. So I'm really happy that I was able to find that machine. It's a little bit comparable to the forearms exercises, like those parts of your body you must not neglect. Me, I like to work those big muscles and stuff, but at the same time, those little muscles that get no love, they need to be developed just as much as the other ones, like when you have time. And that's why I'm planning on putting more of these in my, future leg workout for sure. Like I'm not sleeping on that. After three good sessions, 3 days of this present workout and goal, I'm really happy. I feel very challenged, but honestly, I still have some room before reaching the limit. So I'm kind of flirting with the limit right here. Like I'm not pushing myself or burning out, but it's still very challenging. My main challenge for me right now is not in the training in itself. It's more that, as I'm training other people, I'm also giving energy to other people. I'm not just like putting all of my energy away and I don't need it because I'll be sitting the rest of the day. No, I have to be on my feet. I have to be running. I have to demonstrate to my athletes how to do movements and stuff. So for me, that's the main challenge. My days are long sometimes. I have to be fresh even though the day has been long. So that's my main challenge. But for the workout, I'm really happy. To be honest, I could spend even more time at the gym without any problem. Like I'm like that. For me, it's my happy place. So I feel good every time. Like we've been doing these workouts. When I come out of the gym, I'm more positive and I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to go through my day. The only thing is that yes, at the same time, recovery is the name of the game. So for me, I still have to save some energy at the end because I cannot be going like 120% for myself and then the same for my athletes. I have to let them the floor to do the things and also let them feed me some of the energy I would normally try to fill. So yeah, that's my thought now. That's my thought process. All right, so NEOGENESIS family, day 3 of the bigger, stronger, and faster philosophy training. So if you like this video, if you like this workout, let me know in the comment. Don't forget, subscribe, smash the like button, and also just try to reach out. If you want to know more, if you want to have more information, just let me know, and we'll try to fill that for you and give you the answer you're seeking. Take care, guys. Ah!